Hi there. Tired of making simple videos using the robot? So today what we are going to do is we'll use the ultrasonic sensor in a robot to um, you know sense the obstacle. So how do we do that? So now first we will plan our path to for the robot to work. So first we will add an obstacle here in our screen, and now after adding we want our robot to move backward till here, and it will go forward and it will sense the obstacle. When it senses the obstacle which will be lesser than or greater than 10 centimeters, it will stop or it will start buzzing. So now we want it to stop here itself. So now how do we do that? Using the code. So let's learn it. So first we'll reset everything and we will go to blocks. In blocks, we'll use my control block because all the program starts with this block. After using my program, what we are going to do is we will go for loop. Why loop? Is because we want it to repeat the task, right? We cannot just say like move forward, move forward, move forward. So we will use this block. Now we told it to repeat while. Okay, so we have repeat until and repeat while. So now as of now we'll use while. So after placing this block, what do we want it to repeat? We want it to repeat the ultrasonic sensor. So when we try to fix this block here, it cannot happen. Why? This is known as debugging here. So now here comes the logic. What is the logic is we are giving the brain. So you see, this is not just a block. This is the brain for the robot to sense, right? So for that we will go to logic and we will use the second block because this is used to give the values. So now we are using logic. So when we use the second loop here, this repeat while or repeat until, this is used to give some logic for our robot. So this is how logic is given. So now we have placed the logical block. After that we will give the sensor. Now our program says that read ultrasonic sensor at port 1. So port 1, 2, 3 is, you can extend it as much as you want. Like if you are using 3 ports, that is 3 obstacle or something like that, so you'll be using that. As of now we are using only 1 port, so we'll set it for port 1. And when it should sense that, when the port, which means the obstacle, is greater than, this symbol is known as greater than how many? 10 centimeters. For now here comes the math. Now we'll use this block here to tell the value. So this is what makes the difference between program, condition and the logic. So now this is just a basic block which is important because it contains all the program. This loop block is used to do some task in repeated way. I mean, like do it repeatedly or while or until, right? So this block, the blue block, is used to give the logical values, and the ultrasonic port block is the brain because it gives the sense to the robot, and this is the math block. So here we are using logic, condition and the sensor. Now what we'll be doing is, after reading it, what we are going to do, because this is while, do while. So while sensing that, move forward, it will, now it will just keep on moving forward until it will sense the obstacle, and we will give the value 10 and enter it. After entering, now we have told our robot to keep on moving forward and sense the obstacle. But after sensing the obstacle, what to do? It can also collide, it can turn left or right, and it can also stop there, right? So now we'll use the last option, which is stopping there. We will go for motions, we will use the stop here. Now we have told our robot to keep on moving forward, but if you sense some obstacle or something in front of you which will be more than 10 centimeters, stop there. So now in this block there is no obstacle, because obstacle we got to place that. So now we will click on add obstacle and we will drag it here. As we planned in the starting, we want a robot to move backward first. So we will manually do that now. In the next videos or in the future, we will do it automatically using our program. So now, why I'm using manually is because to show how it will be keep on moving forward. So now our robot is ready here and the obstacle is also ready here. Now what we are going to do is we will save the project. Okay, so after saving the project successfully, we'll click on start, and when we click on start it will move forward and we don't know where it stops. So let's see that. So clicked on start and it started moving forward as we commanded, and it sensed the obstacle and it stopped there. Why? Because we commanded it. So now when we click on stop, it will finish the program. So it didn't move forward from this sensor block. So if we are thinking that it is because the screen is ending here, we will do it again. We will get our robot backward first and we will get this sensor here and see where our robot stops. So now after clicking start, it moved forward seamlessly and it stopped here. Why? Because we told it when you sense the obstacle, just stop there. So that is what our robot is doing. So it moved from here. See, wherever you try to move, it is stopping there, and we'll start it from the center. It will be the same. It will go and it will stop there. So this is how the ultrasonic sensor will be working in the game, in the platform, and in the real life robots too. It will just sense the obstacle or anything which is in front of that, and it will do what you have commanded it to do when there is an obstacle or anything in front of the robot. So now in this video we learned how to use the ultrasonic sensors actually in our robot. So it detects the obstacle and stops there. Okay, so that's it for today. See you in the next video, future robot builders.